Hi, I'm Heather Merriman, lead ninja with Ninja Retirement Solutions, and welcome to our long-term care information page. Please be sure to hit our icon up here, our logo up here in the corner, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so whenever we release new content related to long-term care, you get a notification so you can stay in the loop. Now, long-term care is not something we think about real often, but the true fact of the matter is, statistically, 70% of Americans will need some form of long-term care at some point in their lives. This could be in the form of just home health aides, it could be skilled nursing facility, memory care facilities, and often we think about this only being needed for the elderly, but the fact of the matter is, incapacity could happen to anybody, anywhere, at any time or any age. Also, did you know that long-term care is something that Medicare nor regular individual health insurance actually will cover? In fact, I would like to give you a few ways that you'll be able to cover long-term care should you ever need it, particularly so that you can protect your retirement plan and your funds and savings and goals for retirement. First option, you could explore long-term care insurance. Now, all of the options that I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you the pros and the cons. That's what we do here. So there's no perfect solution for anyone. Now, long-term care insurance does exactly what it says. It's going to help cover long-term care should you ever need any of that assistance with your medical needs. Now, what are some of the drawbacks of it? First and foremost, almost everybody knows how crazy expensive long-term care can be. It really is. And the older that you wait to get the long-term care, the more expensive that it is. Also, once you get certain pre-existing conditions inside your medical records, you will no longer qualify for long-term care insurance. Did you know that there are now people in their 80s with long-term insurance policies, and their insurance carriers are now canceling their policies? There's a few reasons behind that, which we'd be more than happy to explain. But the other particular drawback, remember, I said that 70% of us are statistically going to need some form of long-term care. Well, mathematically, that means 30% of us are going to escape without ever needing that. One of the big flaws of long-term care insurance is if you don't use it, you just flush that money down the drain. So those are some significant pros and cons that we need to keep in mind. There are some more that we can further discuss if that's an avenue that you would like to explore. Another alternative, did you know that today there are life insurance policies that you can put into place that also include riders for long-term care? This could be anything from a home health aide, skilled nursing facility, memory care facility. Now, one of the huge perks there is if you don't use your benefits for long-term care and you're amongst the lucky 30%, well, now you have not flushed your money down the drain. Now you actually will leave a very well leveraged death benefit to your heirs. Another resource that you can utilize. Did you know there are certain retirement funds out there that will actually match you, for example, dollar for dollar of what you spend on your medical expenses for long-term care? Essentially, that's getting your care 50% off, which is certainly better than nothing. Now, the final way to pay for long-term care other than out of your own wallet is Medicaid. Now, here are some pros and cons. The pros are they will actively and quickly start paying your bills. Con, drawback, as soon as you meet their income and asset requirements and limitations. For most people, this means that you have to go through what is called the Medicaid spend down. Now, what that is a time and period when you have to spend all of your retirement savings on your own medical expenses instead of your retirement. And you must do so until you reach the income and asset limitations pertinent to Medicaid in your state, before Medicaid will then start paying on those bills. Now, things get a little bit uglier and bleaker because while Medicaid will at that point in time, once you reach their income asset limitations, they will actively pay all of your medical expenses. However, they will keep a tally of every penny that they spend on your care. And when you pass away, they will hit the grand total button, and whatever that figure is, they will apply that number in the form of a lien on your family home. So while they do pay for your care in the home or facility, whatever the case might be, when you pass away, the state will recoup their funds in the form of a lien on your house, your family home. Now, if you want to avoid that, the final last thing that you could do to avoid the Medicaid spend down is a certain type of a trust, which if you'd like more information on, make sure you hop over to our Trust and Legal Directive page for more information. In any case, please make sure you research long-term care as well as your family history to see how at risk you may be. Find out more at ninjaretirementsolutions.com. And again, subscribe to our channel because you deserve a future masterfully planned.